Abdul Carter.
Can't scan the move.
Down the three. 1, 2, 3. Big up.
Welcome back to New York Giants franchise. We're currently on week 5, heading into a contest against the Philadelphia Eagles. Last week, we got belted by Tommy Salami's Arizona Cardinals, handled pretty ruthlessly. Jackson Dart threw 6 interceptions in an utter meltdown of a game, and our defense played terribly. So we made some changes. Let's get over let's get to those first. So, first and foremost, we are going to be trying Tyreek Hill at the slot receiver position. I believe that this might be good. I don't know. I like the idea that Tyreek Hill could be played in the slot for this Giants team. And the reason I say that is because we've not really been able to get the ball to him consistently. And I believe moving him inside will make him an easier read and ultimately just help us out quite a bit with his utilization. And aside from that, it just kind of comes down to making better reads and operating the offense better. As for our defense, we made quite a big change. We switched to a 4-3. Now, the Jonathan Gannon ran a 4-3 in Arizona, according to at least Madden. I actually might be wrong, because I know this game's kind of doo-doo, but it says it's a base 4-3 scheme that Jonathan Gannon ran. So, trusting that, but either way, we needed to make a change, and I think that this is the way to do it. Kind of separating these roles a little more. We don't really have the linebackers to run a 3-4, in my opinion. At least not a true 3-4. Not efficiently, at least. I don't know. That's just, I mean, maybe we could have still, but I think 4-3 could be a good way to go about this. And also on that note, actually, 2 things on that note. You might see that Mitch Harden's CB1, which doesn't make sense. You might think, oh, that's dumb. He shouldn't be CB1. But this is sheerly for the fact that in Madden, the CB2, for some reason, at least in my experience, plays on the left side, where usually the wide receiver 1 is, in stuff like cover 3, which isn't good, which it's bad, because then obviously Mitch Harden's lined up with wide receiver 1s. Now, it might end up being, like, obviously man coverage. Mitch Harden will be on wide receiver 1s. That's just going to happen. But I thought it'd be a good change, because I do know in, like, if I remember correctly, some of the reps and stuff that Harden was getting kind of cooked when facing Marvin Harrison. So hopefully that'll help with that a little bit, at least in terms of the zones we run commonly. And the last big thing we did is that Talanoa Hufanga will be playing the sub-linebacker position for us over McFadden. So in nickel defenses and stuff, he's going to be in the box, essentially taking on the responsibilities of a linebacker. And that's honestly just because McFadden doesn't have the greatest coverage skills, in my opinion. And I think that he is, he's still going to be utilized in those heavier packages. So he's not going to be just discluded from the defense entirely. He's still a linebacker too. It's just that he is not the kind of player that it works well in a nickel, at least in my experience. I think he works better as a thumper linebacker, and he's really good downhill as well. But just for sheer pass coverage purposes, we're going to be having Hufanga play sub linebacker, and we have solid depth. So Dane Belton will step in at a strong safety, and they'll kind of rotate around. You know how it is. Aside from that, I think we're just going to kind of try to play better football. maybe load up some different abilities. I did also get some different abilities figured out after last time. So yeah, we do have Island Kings, which should help with our help our corners play a little bit better. We're gonna do Bookend Busters, and we have some. Yeah, let's take off some of these abilities. I don't really want these abilities. We'll do Passing Paranoia, Mr. Dream, and let's let's do actually no. Let's do Riot Shield. Let's do Riot Shield because we could also upgrade them if we play well. So we can maybe upgrade this, and if not, just having awareness and pass block power is going to help us quite a bit. So we have a bunch of defensive play sheets loaded, which is interesting. I'm probably going to do a 4-3, a 4-2-5, screen game, and yeah, red zone passing is probably it. And then okay, we do have to figure out some of these. There's some injury concerns on offense, it seems like. So let's figure that out. I believe it's the Tyler Harrell. So we're gonna have him rest in practice this week. And Jose Morales, I believe that's our starting left guard. He's coming back from practice. He'll come in here and play half pads. I believe he missed last week, if I recall correctly. So hopefully we can kind of ease him back into everything he needs to be doing. Get him back healthy again. Let's see. Darius Alexander's injured this week. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit of a wrench in our plans. We have Darius Robinson currently as the guy slotted to play behind him. Though I am interested in seeing what Derek Shields could bring to this Giants defense, and I don't know. I think I'm gonna start Derek Shields this game. This will be a good chance to see what he has to offer. We do actually have Damone Kinley playing rush D tackle. He's a really bad block shedder, so he actually shouldn't be playing rush D tackle. I'm gonna get him out of that position effective immediately, so that's probably not helping our. That's not gonna help our defense whatsoever. I'm gonna switch in Derek Shields. Should be pretty solid. And then for some reason, if he's just like bad, we can always switch him around after the game, or before, I guess in the middle of the game if we need to. Let's take a look at our weekly recap. Actually, messages first. Secondary will have their hands full with AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. Yeah, it's gonna be rough, especially after that game we had like our secondary had to prove. Free safety Justin Reed just walked out of negotiations. The Saints could be an interesting addition. I'm not interested in getting safety, so I'm just gonna ignore that for now. I mean, Justin Reed's a good safety. Don't get me wrong. It's not like he's like, oh, he's just not gonna cut it at the safety position, but we have really good safety depth, and I wouldn't be worth paying what he's gonna be asking for. That's all asinine until we can get to the offseason. So, Cardinals Rams. It's the first game we see. This is Tommy Salami's Arizona Cardinals looking to extend their win streak, and Marvin Harrison, the man we were talking about, cooking another poor corner. This time, interdivisional football, as they take down the undefeated Rams. And I believe they are taking the lead in that division. Next, we see the Steelers and the Ravens. Lamar Jackson stepping up in the pocket, looking to throw downfield, finding his man. And the Steelers fall to 3-2. Ravens extend to 4-1. So Lamar Jackson and the Ravens look to make their way back to the playoffs. And lastly, we will see a battle of the Interconference South divisions. Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Jacksonville Jaguars. And that is a dime to number 80. Oh, goodness. As Diami Brown? No, I don't think that's Diami Brown. That might be a rookie. Or I can't see his jersey. Might be someone entirely knowable, too. Like, is Parker Washington still a Jaguar? I don't even know. I'm not a ball knower, guys. Very, very much not a ball knower, but we will get into this game. I think we're not going to run any uniforms. We're not going to be special. We're not going to try to do any of that. This is just, we need to get back on our best game, our best self. We're still 3-1. Still lead the division, along with the Commanders are also 3-1. So it's everything's ahead of us. Hopefully our best football is ahead of us as well. Philadelphia Eagles, obviously we saw that they're a good team. They are a very good team. Our defense needs to play better on our offense. needs to play better. Jackson Dart needs to play better specifically. We cannot allow 6 interceptions in a game, not to mention the fumble. 7 turnovers total. Utter meltdown. Regardless, we begin with a kick return up to the 29. Here comes Jalen Hurts. He's had one heck of a career so far. Of course, he won Super Bowl back in 2024, and the Eagles have been competitive in this franchise, if I recall correctly. I mean, they have been to multiple championship games. They are a competitive football team. And we will bring down that screen pass. That's Michael McFadden wrapping up Devontae Smith for a quick one. Yeah, 2-4-2 monk. I don't know why McFadden's playing the sub linebacker, so we might have to change that out for some reason. Still playing. Oh, Cam Bolden's almost there. Almost got to him, but that's a first down. Why is Hufanga not playing the sub linebacker? Is it because he was playing safety? I think I need to move Dane Belton. Yeah, I think it's because Dane. Hold on, where is it? Yeah, it's because Dane. I think Talanoa Hufanga was starting at safety, so it was not liking the idea of him being a sub linebacker. So hopefully this will actually get us Hufanga. Yes, it does. Okay. So we'll see how this goes. I tried to come down for it, but yeah, there's too much space upfield. I probably had to just follow the tight end and let him take the check down. I just wasn't exactly beaming at that idea. Tried to take the check down and ultimately got burnt. That'll happen. Here we go, 1st and 10. Be on the QB spy, and that is overthrown for A.J. Brown. Deonte Banks acting like he did something there, but you know what? Pop off. Pop off, Queen. 2nd and 10. Oh, you got on the wrong guy. Jalen Hurts scrambles for a 27-yard touchdown. That was a very bad switch stick. I switch sticked onto the fucking corner and ran him out of the sideline. It's not what you're supposed to do there. That'll be a quick 7-0 lead for the Philadelphia Eagles. It's a hard offense to stop. I mean, you take away their 2 superstar receivers and their superstar running back, you got Jalen Hurts and all that he can provide to a football team. So it's not easy. Here's Darrell Flowers to return a kick, and only able to trudge up to the 22-yard line. Jackson Dart. Back-to-back playoff appearances. He's been what this team needs. He's not necessarily been amazing at points. He's had bad games. But he is the quarterback. I mean, there's really no denying it, at least currently. For as long as he keeps us contending and keeps us afloat, he likely will be, unless we hit a wall, of course. But, I mean, I think this team's only getting better. And I hope Jackson Dart's play can reflect that. Cam Scattaboo with a 3-yard run. Yeah, and ultimately it just comes down to him playing more consistently. If he can just, he doesn't need to be a Josh Allen or a prototype, Lamar Jackson-esque quarterback. He just needs to do enough for his football team. Here's him taking off for a nice gain. 14-yard run, getting the Giants up to midfield. And I like what Coach is saying. We're just going to try to get Scattaboo the football. He is very good with the ball in his hands. We cannot stray away from the run game, because every time we do, bad things usually happen. Very run-based football team. Here's Malik Neighbors on an out route. He finds some space, jukes a man out, gets his way up to the 28-yard line. Bunch of good rack opportunities, I'm sure. Gonna throw that one underneath. That's Malik Neighbors wide open. Catching that one. There's a flag on the Giants. That's gonna be holding on New York. Big man Andrew Thomas grabbing jerseys out there. Don't want to see that. So it'll be 1st and 20 instead. I actually am going to audible this to a run. And the linebacker plugs it for no gain. See, now we're in a predicament. 2nd and 20. It's not where we wanted to be. I also did, obviously, Widener's not playing the slot receiver position anymore, so he's the big dog tight end. And speaking of big dog tight end, he makes one nice play there, gets us into more of a manageable 3rd down. Makes it 3rd and 9 instead of 3rd and 20. So let's see if we can find a completion here. This is a blitz oncoming. Oh, that is not the throw. That is not the throw at all. Should have been picked off. Should have absolutely been picked off. Got just hurried up too much. I felt pressure. It was not the read. But we're able to escape with a field goal. That was, yeah, that holding call really did mess up our drive. But you also have to just, I mean, Jackson Dart just needs to be smarter with the ball. That was forcing something that wasn't there. You know, that's also, I mean, obviously that's on me, but no, Jackson Dart is definitely at fault. No, that's, so tackled at the 29 is the return man for the Eagles. And we just got to find a way to get stops. Just comes down to that. Get stops. Cam Bolden nearly picks it off. Oh, he was all over it. Fortunately, bumbles off his hands. He isn't able to finish the play. Oh, good bat down. That's Brian Burns. He hopped up and made that play. That is very big. Makes us 3rd and 10. We're going to attempt to cover this one up, and that's wide open. What was that? Was that my responsibility? Touchdown. That might have been on the linebacker. I think I actually did just tell that. I don't know what the flag was. I was too focused on getting burnt. Roughing the passer. Wow. Wow. So that's going to be another 6 for Philadelphia. I mean, we need to just... What was supposed to happen here? Yeah, and... I mean, this route concept just perfectly killed cover 4, and I needed to be not here. I was worried too much about... I saw this in route developing, and I thought, oh, I need to be here. I need to be here. Yeah, and I didn't see the running back. The flat got taken by the... Yeah, that was 83 on the drive. I mean, that was just perfectly done to kill our cover 4 there. So, obviously, our responsibility there as a linebacker was to go cover that because of how the route combination fell. But didn't know that. Made an incorrect decision, and that costs our team another touchdown. Philadelphia is tearing up this defense right now. Got to find a way. Got to find a way. Here's Darryl Flowers for another return. Only gets his way up to the 27 again. Might need to switch out our returners. Yeah, I'm worried about this defense, admittedly. Very worried about this defense. We have a wide open Mike Widener downfield, and he is wide open. Crashes, but it's a 50-yard bombshell. That was great. Utterly great. I believe I see Mike Widener again. He is there again. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Widener. He's widening them up. Beautiful. All right, we got the I form out here. Seth Bolden leading the way. Brother of Cam Bolden. Scadaboo only able to get a gain of 1. Jahad Campbell's playing a nice game so far. Shooting up gaps. Throwing that one. That's Torrey Horton with a touchdown on the slant. They were able to diagnose the blitz and ultimately made a correct play, and then I actually just miffed that. Wow. Wow. That's pretty rough. So it'll be a 14-9 ball game because yours truly cannot kick a point after touchdown. Yikes! Ufunga and company able to wrap up the return at the 23-yard line. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna bring some heat. I'm gonna bring some friggin' heat. See if we can't just get to the quarterback. Nope, that'll be Saquon Barkley taking off, running downfield. Oh my goodness. No one's there. I mean, that 3 touchdowns in 1 quarter. I mean, Barkley with another long touchdown. This is he's just crushing his former football team right now. Yikes. Again, perfect play. That's exactly what you run against that, because all the players are down at the line. So it's up to the linebacker to make a play. He didn't. And just kind of isolating the fact that my user is not where it needs to be. And punishing it in super fast touchdowns. Super easy touchdowns. So got to sharpen that up. Here's Darryl Flowers with another return. Let's lock it up. Mike Widener's been very good for us so far. Caught 2 big passes that set up the Torrey Horton touchdown. Let's get Cam Scatterby working. Oh yeah, he is working. Breaks off of contact. Able to make his way up for a solid gain. Do like where maybe Malik Neighbors might end up. Or Hill. I do like Hill. I'm going to fire that off rip. Get a gain of 7. Yeah, I can definitely sense that his usage is going up just by being in the slot. I think this is the right way to run the receivers. Cam Scatterby finds a lane. Able to take that for about a gain of 6. 5 yards as the on-field commentary, or the on-field announcer says. Here's Cam Scatterby. The big run. 7 carries for 50 yards. Starting to find some heat. I'm actually going to maybe get a little spicy here with Najee Gross. Oh, that's Lurks. I thought he was following the running back. What was I doing? What was I doing? What was I doing? I for some reason interpreted him moving like this as him following the... I mean, I thought he was moving to follow the linebacker. I don't know why I threw this anyway. Right here is when I threw it. Because I thought he was going to follow the linebacker, but he just sat there, picked it off. I mean, that's brutal. Very brutal. Okay. Well, that's not good. 21-9. Eagles got the ball back. Saquon Barkley's going to take this one. Only a gain of 2 on that carry. We are in desperate need of a stop. However that might happen, kind of needed to happen. Abdul Carter chases down Jalen Hurts, who likely would have taken off and gotten a first there. So that was a very clutch play. Let's go ahead and let's get a nice dime package out here. I did also change defensive playbooks, if I remember correctly. I believe I did. Can't pull it in. Oh, it's a first down. Brutal. He's just too good at running. It's really hard to. Yeah, no. He's way too fast. Just cannot run those heavy dime packages and expect good things to happen. Man, wide open in the flat. It's Dallas Goedert. Actually, no, it's Dalton Kincaid, I believe. I forgot the Eagles, I think, acquired him. Dalton Kincaid on that one. Yeah, they are just going in heavy sets, trying to impose their will on this Giants defense, which I don't believe is the incorrect move. I believe that's definitely the right idea. Yeah, the Eagles are just effortlessly moving the ball right now. Have to find a way to get a stop. Have to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Has to happen. We have Ediflon Ulofoshio ready for some action. Oh, nearly gets a knockout, but nope. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, didn't. A.J. Brown muscles him out for a first down. I mean, it's coming down to it's coming down to third downs at least. We're not, I don't know. We're not getting stops. There's really no positive way to paint that picture, aside from the fact we're not getting stops. Here's Jalen Hurts sliding before he gets decked by Javon Hollins, but cooking us nonetheless. We'll try to bring these safeties in closer to the line of scrimmage. Try to keep everything nice and tight. Make them beat us over top. He's going to take another screen for a gain of 2. Yeah, we got to find something here. Eagles threatening to go up, I believe, 3 touchdowns. Yeah. Threatening to go up 3 touchdowns before the end of the second half. We really do need to find something here. Cam Bolden with a nice tackle. We're going to call timeout here. We need to get the ball back before this half ends, really. Tight Y off. Let's just make sure we have something just in case he decides to take off. I also need to just be more mindful that quarterback can take off. So ultimately, it also falls on my shoulders. Jalen Hurts is going to take off. Luckily, we're there to tackle him. I don't know if he went out of bounds or not. I called a timeout regardless. Not the wisest move, but we hold him 3. This will be a 24-9 ball game. We get ball at half, so not the worst. If we put up a touchdown, this will be a 1-score game heading into halftime. So let's try to make that happen. Here's Najee Gross with plenty of space to work. The kicker is the one who corralled him out of bounds. So we start at the 48, which is very favorable field position for what we want to do. Here's Scattaboo working his way up for a first down. We do not need to hurry this up. We have time. Actually going to run this ball again with Freight Train activated. Here's Freight Train, Cam Scattaboo. Breaking a tackle. There is Cameron Scattaboo. Just hand the ball to him and he'll do the rest. He's tweaking out right now. Well, that's the energy we need. That's the energy we need. We love to see it. He just started writhing on the ground like a fly baking in the sun. So this time the PAT will actually go through the goalposts, and this will be 24-16, 1-score game barring a 2-point conversion. Though we did leave some time for Philly to respond. They have a minute to do something here. So they'll start at the 25-yard line. Got to find a way to stop Jalen Hurts. He's been doing quite a lot with his legs. So if we can take that factor out of the game, that'd be very, very helpful. Actually, we'll probably put Bolden on a QB spy. Otherwise, just try to fly around, make plays. And he is just launching it for A.J. Brown, who actually could have probably made something happen there, but luckily it was slightly overthrown. He pressured out of the pocket, and that QB spy, I mean, I think it really did help on that one especially. We have Dane Belton playing the sub-linebacker. Dallas Goedert takes that one underneath. Gets tackled, making this a 3rd and 1. We have pistol coming up. I actually might... Okay, it's going to be a little risky, but I'm going to press. Shade outside. Wow, this is very risky. So our crew means A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. They could easily cook us. And he's just going to take off. Punch the ball out! Oh, what a punch out! Strip fumble. Who was that? Who was that who made that incredible punch out? Rolls out. Oh, that was Javon Holland himself. Gutted the football. And who else but Micah McFadden to fall on it. Incredible play. We needed that one. So, there'll be 56 seconds left. Giants get yet another opportunity to make something happen. Mike Widener out of the flat. We're taking that one. We're going to call our last timeout. Bit of a check down there.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard
All right.
line.
Tyreek Hill is open for a nice gain. We're going to no-huddle this one.
A gain of 12.
Let's do a play-action read here.
First down.
Ooh, tight throw, but Tyreek Hill catches it. And a 10-second runoff as Jose Morales goes down with another injury. He was injured last game and is unfortunately down with yet another injury. We're going to have to throw this one away, make a smart decision. Ankle bruise, so it'll be Harrell stepping in for the injured guard. Not preferable, but it is what it is. And that is trying to get that one to the check down, basically, Torrey Horton. 4th and inches, I don't see a reason to go for this. I think we take our field goal. Nearly blocked, but it's up and good for Jake Bates, who, despite obviously missing that PAT, has done some solid things for us today. So, 8 seconds remaining. Gonna try to kick this one down. Hopefully wrap them up pretty quickly, which we do. They have 5 seconds to make a play, which they will not opt to do. They will take their 24-19 lead into the half. Jalen Hurts sneezes it out. And we will get to recalibrate heading into halftime. So yeah, this game is tied up pretty closely here, 24-19. Not tied up, but wrapped up much closer than it was before. As the Giants are battling back. But we get to take a look at the halftime reports. It's going to be the same games, I forgot. So we're going to skip this. Apologies. I forgot that they're all going to be new games since the other user played. So, the Giants to receive the football here is Darryl Flowers to return it. Unfortunately, only up to the 24. We will go ahead and sub him out before we do anything else, because it is not his position of strength. Admittedly, I'm not very sure why he's playing at this returner position, because it's just not his specialty. I think McCole Hardman would be a lot better at kick returner and punt returner. Yeah, get Darryl out of there. Come on now. Okay. So, we have a pretty close game here. We need to find a way to move this ball. And Scadaboo's going to get blown up on the handoff. Linebacker plunges and is taking advantage of the fact that our starting left guard is out. This will be Mike Widener for gain of 3, and he's injured on the play. Got hit from behind as he was running towards the sideline, and he is knocking up. So Theo Johnson will step in momentarily while he goes to get checked out. This will be a 3rd and 8. It's a pretty critical position here. Tyreek Hill on the edge. I thought he would get more separation than that. That was an anticipatory throw. But that corner was right on his hip. I really thought he would just torch him, admittedly. That's Greg Newsome. I mean, I forgot they got Greg Newsome. He is an excellent nickel corner. I think he plays nickel in real life, too. I'm not sure. But Ethan Evans is going to boot this football off for us. We'll try to send this one deep. And it will be put at the 20, where he will fair catch it. So, Eagles hold on to their 24-19 lead. And look to add to it in this one. And Funga gets wrapped up, and okay, he just goes down before anything else. I mean, those blocks were excellent. But ultimately, he just decides to not really test it any further. Takes his gain of 1. I saw that opening up. Javon Holland, too slow. Too lazy. Doesn't make a play. First down, Philadelphia. Gonna try to shade inside here. Hopefully that'll be where a lot of these routes are going. And we just get blocked up as we're trying to follow the running back. I don't know quite if that's user error or not, but that's also... Is that Deontay Banks or Mitch Harden? I think that's Mitch Harden. I know my players, I think. I think number 2 is Mitch Harden. No, I'm incorrect. That was Deontay Banks. Oh, what the hell was that? What the hell is this? Dane Belton was not where he needed to be. Jalen Hurts just takes off again. We need to probably just start containing. So yeah, nope, I was incorrect. It was indeed Deontay Banks, not wearing number 2. Try to slide the line here. Shoot forward. Oh, he just has a guy instantly. Saquon Barkley, just selfless, buries himself into the linebacker to make the block. Deontay Banks coming back from injury. Bullied out by A.J. Brown. This is, yeah, not looking too good, but we need to find a stop. I'm going to try to blitz Brian Burns. Try to take whatever routes I possibly can away from this defense. Or from this offense, I should say. Abdul Carter, Brian Burns come in to bring down Saquon Barkley before he can get going. Maybe try a bit of sim pressure. Ultimately, it just kind of comes down to needing to make the proper play here. I'm going to show blitz. Hopefully that'll help. Oh, come on, Drew Phillips. Are you kidding me? What are you doing? It's another Giants flag, so this is going to be a touchdown no matter what. Deontay Banks is injured again. This is really not what we wanted for this game. Another roughing call for the New York Giants. Another one on another touchdown play. Deontay Banks coming in on the sim pressure. Why are you high-fiving? Why are you high-fiving? Why are you smiling? I'm so confused. What are you doing, Drew Phillips? What could you possibly be thinking right here? What could you possibly get on the receiver? You're not doing anything. You are not doing anything. That is terrible. I'm sickened. And yeah, Deontay Banks is going to probably keep coming in and out of the game, trying to obviously be a team player, getting burnt, losing reps, and then getting injured again, which is not a good cycle to see from your starting corner. Yikes. 31-19. Eagles have had no problem moving on this defense. Cole Hardman taking up to the 24. Returns have been not too great. We did have one pretty good return, of course, earlier, but aside from that, it's been pretty less than average. But better than starting at the 20 if we let it tap back, so do what you got to do. So Cam Scattaboo will start us off. Just going to try to truck forward. Gain of 7 there. And yeah, Cam Scattaboo's been good. Every time he's got an opportunity, but unfortunately we doesn't really look like it. Here's Jackson Dart trying to roll out and extend the play. Oh, we couldn't get back to the first down marker. There's another injury. It's Cam Scattaboo this time. Oh my goodness. Can these injuries stop? Can these injuries stop? These have been very dreadful injuries. And we missed Malik Neighbors. We just missed Malik Neighbors. We can't go for it. Scattaboo's injured. We have to punt the football. We are just going to try to nail this one back. We're able to wrap it up with the 25. I did not. I would have went for it if we, I don't know, got a little bit, but we were just like, because if we don't get it there, we're guaranteeing them points, basically. Like they start out in great field position. I'm just not doing that. We're gonna try to get a stop here. Trust our defense. Trust this football team. Just stay positive, stay hungry, get after the football. Luckily, poor ball there by Jalen Hurts on the out route there to Devontae Smith. motion A.J. Brown on a sweep. Brian Burns not able to bring it down. Fails to tackle him, but there are luckily other ball carriers in vicinity to make the play. 3rd and 14. Let's get a stop here. Oh, Saquon Barkley breaking 2 tackles. Thank goodness we bring him down. Horrible tackling. Horrible. But we luckily have enough guys to swarm him. And the Eagles decide to punt. That was a very ugly stop, but it was a stop nonetheless. So the Giants get the ball back. Just got to stay in the game. Doesn't matter how we do it. Just got to stay in the game. Find a way to win. Take this one with Scadaboo. Try to fight the safety. Gets brought down. Let's do a bubble screen here. I like this. This does look like man defense, which is what's scaring me. So I'm actually just going to run it. Here's Najee Gross. I thought it was Scadaboo. It didn't look in the backfield. Yeah, no, Scadaboo's probably now out for the count. Can we flip this in time? We can. Malik Neighbors, open. First down. Good catch. So we trail by 12 heading into the 4th quarter. We are going to need a good, strong comeback effort. Started with a stop. We've now converted, got a couple of first downs. So we're going to have to rely on Najee Gross for this handoff here, see if he can get us something nice. He's speedy, able to get us a game of 7. Okay. Mike Widener, nice catch. It's down, that's a gain of 8. Sorry, 7. Mike Widener, that is a terrible ball. Jackson Dart has this issue. If he's like under pressure, if he's hurried up, if he's moving, really, like if he's rolling out, he has trouble delivering passes. And it is a flaw. It is definitely a flaw in his game. We're going to have to throw this one away. I thought we had the speed to roll out. A defensive tackle gave him the chase down and, forced that ball out of our hands. Oh, dude, even a field goal doesn't do anything for us here. That's brutal. Try to get this first down. Najee Gross. We actually probably have to go for this. Brutal. 22-31. That would just be a 2-score game still. It does not matter. Tried to hit Neighbors on this out route. Catch it. Beautiful catch. First down. We needed that. Try to maybe run some verts here. Just testing it. Picked off. Cooper Jean outplays Malik Neighbors. I mean, that was honestly not a great decision. I just thought Neighbors is going to moss this white boy, and this white boy proved us wrong. This likely will be the end of the football game. Giants are slipping. Dude, I thought. Oh my goodness. If he threw that accurately like a bullet, I think that would have been picked off. I mean, that was a beautiful opportunity, but alas. Make a tackle! Make a tackle! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? I think like he broke like 2 tackles again. Cam Bolden, he literally stood him up, had him literally completely stopped all of his momentum. He breaks off of that. 59 comes in, he's trying to make a play and just gets buried. This is just a completely just flattened. The rest of the blocks are beautiful downfield. Kincaid makes an excellent play to stop Javon Holland. Like, I mean, that was just magic by a Philadelphia Eagles and the best offensive line in football. Dane Belton, we're able to wrap up John Mechie. Eagles player down, I believe that's Dallas Goedert. So he's going to go on the bench. He's going to roll out, but he gets sacked. A couple of guys there on the play. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wait, 4th and inches? I thought that was a first down. Oh, they're going to punt it. I thought that was a first. Okay, that is huge. I don't know how that's not a first, but I guess he didn't. I guess the ball didn't cross the. I don't know. All right, whatever. Oh, ugly stop again, but we got it. We got it. Okay, here we go. You just have to make a drive here. We really can't dawdle. Unfortunately, cannot really rely on the run game too much. Needs to be quick passes and getting out of bounds. Get the ball downfield. We really just we could probably run, but just we really do want to be hurrying this up. Tyreek Hill again. That's another flag for the New York Giants. These penalties have been killer. Utterly killer. Bobby Wilkins grabbing jerseys. He's trying to argue that he didn't. Y'all know that he did. Playing sloppy football. Tyreek Hill's wide open on the cuts. He has plenty of space to work to the sideline. Get out of bounds. Tyreek Hill's coming up big. That slot change has been huge. Him playing the slot has been monumental, it seems. He's been playing significantly better as a slot player for the New York Giants. Here's Mike Widener with a nice play. 114 yards on his end as well. Him and Tyreek Hill have been giving us all the juice. All the juice. Linebacker played that one pretty well. We're going to no huddle here. So we need a touchdown. We need a touchdown. I'm going to try to maybe get some action there. We do not get any action there. We're going to throw it away. Again, field goal does us no good. It needs to be a touchdown. So let's try to find it. Oh my goodness. I mean, that if a quarterback with a faster release threw that ball, that's a completion. But again, shoulda, woulda, coulda, didn't. Jackson Dart is QB1. It'll be 4th and 5. Tyreek Hill makes the catch. Incredible. Huge play. We really need to hurry this up. Get to the line. Hurry up. Let's go. Should have probably done hurry up on that play. Specifically, Theo Johnson. He's taller, but Jackson Dart, I don't know. He needs to lock in. Have my reads been perfect? No. Has he missed throws? Yes. He's missed some pretty easy ones. Here's Tyreek Hill. Quick gain. I thought he would get more on that. I thought he'd run farther, be able to get to the sideline. He didn't. Oh, Malik Neighbors. He overthrows it. Look at this. That is a huge touchdown. That is a game-changing touchdown. He misses. He misses. Jackson Dart, what are you doing? Jackson Dart, what are you doing? Oh, my goodness. I need something here. We need something here. Walt Snead! Walt Snead with an incredible catch. Oh, my goodness. Walt Snead bailing us out right now. Oh, God. I was not confident in that play call, but I made it anyways. Tyreek Hill with a touchdown. Right as the 2 minutes warning arrives. Oh, they're going to try to review it. Okay. Luckily it stands. Keeps his feet in bounds. Oh, that's not a great kick. Second PAT missed. If he made both his PATs, this would be a 4-point. 4-point game. I mean, again, user error, right? But I don't know. I'm a bum. I'm a stinky bum. But we have a chance to win the game. We just need to play defense. We need to get a stop. We need to get like an immediate stop. We really can't afford any wiggle room. we need to get aggressive here. So I think that includes blitzing and just really just getting after it. Get after it. Gain of 3, first time out. I don't like the alignment. They're coming out in tray open. They're coming out in gun. I'm gonna run a heavy set anyways, because I if this is a pass, it's a pass. But it's play action. It's play action. Brutal. I absolutely bit down on that. I was not ready for a pass. And Jalen Hurts got that out super fast. He was not playing around there. Oh, come on, get him. Strip the ball. This game is all but over. Game's over, I think, here. Damn it. I don't think there's a way I could, I guess, go after the football. Timeout. No, they can just kneel it out, I think. Yep. Your New York Giants will fall to 3-2. Sloppy defense, 2 picks on offense. It's just everything you possibly feared as a Giants fan. A team that's just staying one step behind. Every good play comes with 2 bad ones. Jackson Dart's not playing well. We're missing PATs consistently. And we're just not controlling the game. We're getting dominated out there. The run game's dominating us. The pass game is quick, easy, efficient for all of our opponents. We're not disrupting anything. We're not getting at the quarterback like we should be, letting the quarterback run all over us. I mean, there are so many issues. That strip fumble really saved us, because didn't save us ultimately. Of course, we lost, but gave us a chance. Dart with 2 picks, 2 touchdowns. He played better, but just still not enough. Not enough. Scadaboo played great. He's really never the problem. He is always good. When I hand him the ball, he's good. But maybe I just gotta hand him the ball more. I think ultimately we're asking Jackson Dart to do too much. I don't think it's just tough. You have an offense with Tyreek Hill, Mike Widener, and Malik Neighbors. You want to throw the football. This team is just not built to primarily pass the football. They aren't that type of offense. Derek Shields and Brian Burns have a sack each. Nakobe Dean, Cooper DeJean, both got picks. 3-2 football team here. You just gotta be better. You just have to be. There's really, man. This defense especially. We are not getting off the field. Like, we are allowing super long drives, and the penalties were also killer in this game, man. Absolutely killer. Absolutely killer. That sucks. Sucks big time. But yeah, probably got to see about getting more defensive abilities. I don't think this isn't enough. I thought this would be enough. It's not. It's quite simply not. I have bookend busters. This is just not doing anything really for us. Yeah, I don't quite know what to say. This coverage is terrible. Just have to figure something out. Ground Guardians, I could get Ground Guardians on this guy. I remember we used to run it quite a bit, and he used to be pretty solid for us, but man, oh man. Yeah, no interceptions. No interceptions. We got 1 sack. We did have the forced fumble was nice. That really was it. That was it. That was everything we did on defense. Every other time we got stomped, and we had a few lucky breaks, like that somehow that 4th down or that 4th and inches that somehow wasn't a first down. We got billed there, and yeah, I think behind the chains would be a good idea. Try to get the run stopped a little bit better, because that's really what's killing us as much as 200 rushing yards. Jalen Hurts did not blow us up through the passing game. Like, he was efficient. He passed all over us. Those things are true. But he wasn't like, 400 yards destroying us. It was the fact that he could pass so efficiently and run the ball. I mean, that is just a grueling combination. And, I mean, this football team just did it super well. Jalen Hurts was dictating the pace of the game the whole way through. So, hopefully stopping the run will help. But yeah, we fall to 3-2. So we split the series with the Eagles because obviously last game we won. But yeah, we're now split with the Eagles. Commanders have a chance to take the lead in the division. We do play them next week. So, it's still all in our hands. Still early season. We have a lot to clean up. We need to give Scottaboo the football more. And just kind of ultimately ride that hot hands. We have weapons. We can utilize them in a smarter way. And keep that ball safe. Because I think, one more thing, we'll check the interception. Yeah, 10 interceptions in the first 5 weeks. Not good. Not good. I mean, most, 3/4 of those came in the last 2 weeks, which is even worse. So, I mean, there's really nothing else to say. But look ahead to week 6 as the Washington Commanders try to get back on track. Things are slipping, but this team's resilient. So, that will be it for today. Enjoy your evenings, your mornings, your wherever you are, whenever you are. And take it easy.